Hey everyone, this is my review about the JBL Flip 4, which I bought recently, like 2 weeks ago. And some of you may have already seen my first impressions video, and yeah, you probably know that I really like it, and I still do. And so I've had a few weeks to play around with it, and I've only started to like it even more because compared to the JBL Flip 3 over here, it is really um different. Like some say it's not that big of a difference, but I think it really is a pretty big difference, especially in the bass. The bass reaches like quite a bit deeper. The Flip 3's bass ends at like 80 hertz, I'd say. The Flip 4 just plays down to like 55 hertz or maybe even 50. It's like really impressive. It's maybe not as impressive as on the Charge 3, which is got a lot of more bass and also still a little bit deeper. But I'd say that it's pretty similar, just that the treble response on the Flip 4 is quite a bit better than on the Charge 3. Actually, the Flip 3 is the slightly more balanced speaker, I'd say, because the Flip 4 is indeed a little bit treble heavy. And but it's totally manageable. Like it's nothing huge. Like there are some speakers with some really big treble boosts, and this is not like that. It's yeah, it's the treble's definitely there, but it's not too bad, I guess. I kind of like it. Size wise, let's see, they are about the same, just that the Flip 4 is slightly longer, and the passive radiators you can see. Some people really like the new ones. Some people hate them. Personally, I really like them. Like shiny, and they reflect. I like it a lot. And actually, what I also can feel is with the Flip 3, when you press these, there's no like limit. So if you press these too hard, you will break them. But I've got the feeling that there is some kind of plastic beyond this, which keeps it from pushing in even further. Something that makes it unable to break. So it cannot be pushed in too far, I think. I haven't tried it, so don't try it, but I think that is pretty nice. Um, Furthermore, oh yeah, right. The design is the Flip 3, not stable, and this is the Flip 4. You can see this one does not roll as easily, and also you can put it like this. So then it's more like facing upwards in a kind of omnidirectional speaker, I'd say. Maybe not as good as on the BU Play A1 over there, but still better than on the Huey Boom and Huey Mega Boom, I'd say. This one cannot do that, the Flip 3. It will fall over immediately. Yeah, so that's not working. Loudness wise, I'd say they're about the same. Maybe even the Flip 3 is slightly louder, but that difference is really tiny. I had to listen for like a few minutes before I discovered that. So don't look at that. They're basically identical. But the real difference is, at higher volumes, is that the Flip 4 rather keeps lower bass, this one rather keeps upper bass a bit more. So this one at maximum volume sounds a bit bigger. But actually, in general, the Flip 3 just sounds smaller than the Flip 4. Mostly because of the fact that the Flip 4's bass reaches quite a bit deeper, because it really sounds impressive. And that makes it sound quite a bit bigger. Some changes are like these. Now the chords have like this white, well, what'd you say? I don't know. Well, there's some little white chord in there. This one's just all black. Boring. Actually, and this one's also a little bit more stiff. A little bit more stiff. And now one of the bigger differences in the design is the fact that the Flip 3 is only splash proof. This one is waterproof. I haven't tested it myself yet, and I'm probably not going to do either. But I've seen Clavinet Junkie's video, and it does not float. That's unfortunate. It does not float. But it's always nice to have something like this is waterproof. It's not shock resistant as far as I know. I'm not going to try that either. um, and also, like I said, these radiators are more fragile than these, I think. These it's like coated plastic and they will not dent as easily as these. So some of you have complained that these dent like really easily. That's quite a bit harder on these. Battery life. Not a big difference, just slightly better, but the difference is pretty small. The battery sizes are the same, but I've got the feeling that the Flip 4 just reaches slightly more. Maybe like a maximum volume like half an hour more, so like 3.5 hours, 4 hours, something like that. The JBL Flip 3 has JBL Connect, and the JBL Flip 4 uses JBL Connect Plus. So what's the difference? Well, you can pair the Flip 3 to another Flip 3, or the Charge 3, or the Extreme, or the Pulse 2, but not to any JBL Connect Plus devices. So you connect two speakers at once with JBL Connect, and more than 100 with Connect Plus, which is, I think, pretty cool. And as soon as the Charge 3 and Extreme will get updated as well for Connect Plus, which will probably happen, I will connect them all together and maybe even buy Pulse 3, so that will be really cool to play 4 speakers at once. So yeah, you cannot do that with the Flip 3. It probably will not be updated as well. So that's not really nice that they won't update this, but somehow they will update the Charge 3 and the Extreme. Then there is Bluetooth range. It's the same, practically the same. These buttons, by the way, I don't know why, but these on the Flip 3 are loud. They're like really loud buttons. And here you basically, on the Flip 4, you cannot hear them. Kind of like those little things. These were always annoying me a bit, that they're so loud. On the Flip 4, you're just quiet. Playback controls, the same. It's the only difference is that this is a phone button. This one is now a triangle, but they have the same functions. So play and pause, skip to the next track, not return to the previous track. That's unfortunate. And you can still answer phone calls with both, with the same button. Just the button itself changed. So I will hold them like this now, both straight. But the thing is, they changed the placement of the chords. I don't know why. Yeah, I guess they needed it. And so, of course, some more sound tests will be uploaded later, especially about the Flip 4, maybe against the Flip 3. We'll see. But yeah, so this was my video for now, and see you next time. Bye bye.